Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have RIP Kid No Cry versus Star STR, and this is going to be another match in the $1,000 IronMan tournament. Also make sure to go ahead and check out GG Jibriel's YouTube and Twitch, both linked down below in the description. He's the one who hosted the tournament, and we will go ahead and see Star STR decide to go first. 40 versus 40, gotta love to see it. Opening hands, we have Metaltronus, Ash, Imperm, Perulia, MTP. They have Marchair, Perulia, Imperm, Perulia, Ash. Okay, so both players brick. They're obviously going to drop Perulia, and then they're just going to pass turn. They draw Dominus Impulse, and then draw phase. They activate Perulia. It should technically be in standby phase, but I guess it doesn't matter that much since they know they're playing against Maliss. Because, you know, we're far in the tournament at this point where you could just watch the other people's replays and see what decks they're playing. But they actually dropped double Perulia against a hand that had no place. So we set Metaltronus, MTP, Imperm, pass. They draw Dominus Impulse. And then they just go main phase, pass, end phase, activate MTP, chain Ash Blossom onto it, and then pass. Now, they also didn't have to do this during end phase, right? They could have drawn for a turn and then activated this, see what they drew. Maybe it changes it. And also, like, Ash is a once per turn effect, so maybe if they have another Ash, now we can get hit with another one, potentially on a different top deck, like Terraforming, or Allure if we play it or something. Gold Sark, banish Dormouse. Dormouse paid 300 to special, they Dominus Impulse us, pass, they draw White Rabbit, and then they have normal summon out White Rabbit. White Rabbit effect, they were thinking about maybe setting Imperm first. They go ahead and Imperm the White Rabbit, and then make the Lingeribo Marchair effect, banish special summon out. But to be fair, it wouldn't really make sense to set one there, right? Because if they had MTP or TB11, they would have already set it prior. And we basically know that White Rabbit's the top deck, so it wouldn't make sense. Go ahead and White Rabbit, pay 300, special summon out, and then make Splash Mage. Now, we have Metaltronus. They said summon OK question mark. They said on summon thinking. And then Splash Mage effect, target Marchair. Chain Metaltronus, go ahead and banish the Splash Mages face down. And then they have swing for 300. And then set Imperm, pass. They draw Field Spell. And then activate Field Spell to go banish Dormouse. Pay 300, special summon out Dormouse. Dormouse effect. They Imperm it. And then now we go normal summon out Ash Blossom, make Dark Charmer, and that's game. Yeah, there's honestly a decent amount of people playing Dark Charmer because of how good it is in the mirror match. Dark Charmer, take White Rabbit effect, and then they just submit defeat. So on the game 2 now, Star STR will decide to go first. Opening hands, we have Ash Blossom, Chessy Cat, Metaltronus, Dominus Impulse, Meows. They have Judgment, Silent Mining, Talents, White Rabbit, and Called By. So we're going to go normal summon out White Rabbit effect, go ahead set MTP, activate MTP to go search, they Ash Blossom it, and then they Called By that, which RIP Kid will be very happy about that here. They're going to search out Marchair, then activate White Rabbit effect, chain Meows, they draw into Perulia, which also can potentially not be bad if they activate like a Marchair effect. We can just chain it. So now they're going to go activate Talents to look at hand. Then they're just going to let them look. You know, if they want to rip Perulia, sure. So they're going to put back the Chessy Cat, try to have them on no engine. Then make a Lingeribo, set Judgment, pass to draw GWC. So I'm guessing we just let the Metaltronus go through, and we're trying to Judgment them later on. So they're going to bring out Dormouse from deck. And then now normal summon out Perulia, make Lizard Dose. And then we probably just Judgment this, right? Yeah, like they still have a top deck that we don't know about, but otherwise they're just going to go Lizard Dose, Dormouse, like White Rabbit, or potentially Chessy Cat, White Rabbit set from deck, but then they make a Link 3 and we Judgment it, so we probably should be fine anyways. I could see them holding it to potentially like try to play around an Extender, even though an Extender, if they had it later on, would still punish them because it would still give them like Splash Mage and the like Red Ransom. But if they make Red Ransom first, then we have to like Splash Mage and the White Binder, which is still good. But okay, now we have Strike. Yeah, they just submitted defeat though. But now we have Strike, Lancia, I Meet You, Lancia, GWC. They have White Rabbit, Chessy Cat, White Rabbit, Marchair, Fua. So actually with this hand, as long as Fua resolves, I still feel okay. We have March Air also on the opponent's turn that we can use. So they're thinking they're going to go standby phase, drop Fua, and then go main phase. We will activate the I Meet You, reveal White Binder, grab out backup. Also, I don't think you should be dropping this in standby. I know it plays in the talents if you drop it in main phase, but, like, the amount of times I've seen Maliss brick or just, like, pass or just choose to not do a whole lot is honestly a pretty good number of games it happens. So I don't think I want to drop my Fua blindly like this. I think, like, Lancia is a little bit different because they can change something like March Hare to it in the main phase, which, like, can punish you really hard. There's, like, a lot of punishes to Lancia. And there's not a whole lot of punishes to main phase Fua outside of literally just Talons. But we're going to go AI Meet You, Search, Set, Pass. That's interesting, because now, during the end phase, we're going to take 2,300 damage, which I kind of don't like, and we're also going to be strike paying life points. Like, there's a chance that we just take a lot of life here, but they're going to go end of main, March Hare, Banish White Rabbit, and then they literally just played in the talents anyways. Then they're going to go activate the effects, go ahead, summon out White Rabbit effects, set GWC from deck, and then they take 23, pass, they draw Talons, go main phase, make Lingeribo. Yeah, they don't drop Lancia yet. I mean, I kind of get not wanting to drop Lancia, because you can trade with this card pretty well sometimes, too. Or maybe here we're thinking we don't drop it, because we want them to link up, and then we can strike them. Normal Chessie effect, chain Lancia. But now, from here, they will link off 2 to summon out Splash Mage. Yeah, Splash Mage effect, special summon back out White Rabbit. Okay, and then they make White Binder, and then we're just going to strike that summon, get that out of here. Too good of a card. And then they have Talons live. They have GWC that can summon back out, because it was set last turn off White Rabbit, so we're going to go Talons, look at hand, rip the back up, activate GWC, summon out White Rabbit, and then White Rabbit effect goes set the MTP directly from the deck, and then battle phase, go ahead, swing for 18, and then main phase 2, we can link off and make, like, IP, oh, yeah, we can link off and make, like, IP, and then just go ahead, pass. Ooh, okay, they draw Terraforming, draw Playable there. So now, activate MTP during standby phase, search out March Hare, main phase, activate Terraforming, grab out Field Spell from the deck to the hand, activate Field Spell, and then in response, the opponent's thinking they're going to go activate March Hare, okay, banish to special summon out, and then they're going to go ahead, banish from deck, and then they will be banishing, and the reason why I think they did this here is because if they banish White Rabbit, then they can chain IP. They'll go like White Rabbit 1, March Hare 2, IP 3, make SP, and then do chain link. Their White Rabbit will be chain link 1 to set from deck, and then SP will be chain link 2 to banish it, so that way they can't, like, set MTP and activate it. They'll have to GWC summon back out White Rabbit and then MTP it. So that's what they're trying to do. Honestly, they're trying to make the opponent not go for White Rabbit. But the opponent still saw the line and still went for White Rabbit. I was about to say, they need to be chaining their IP here, though. It's, like, kind of sucks still. Yeah, it's, like, pretty good for RIP Kid No Cry. White Rabbit effect, they're going to go chain SP to go ahead and banish it. And then set MTP, activate GWC, summon out White Rabbit, and then activate MTP, banish, go ahead, search out Dormouse. We have normal summon Dormouse effect. If they SP this to banish, then we can just summon it back out, and we're fine. If they don't SP banish it, then, you know, we're given an opportunity in a second. I mean, we could let the first effect go through, but now they're going to go Chessie Cat, and we could chain SP, but yeah, I was going to say, it's kind of awkward, because, like, they could just game us then. But now they could just beat over SP, which also sucks, but I think we just have to treat it as a threatening roar there. And then go ahead, swing. Main phase 2. I said 500 from Chessie. I took it, you took 15, 500 before. They said, oh, that's just not there for me. Okay, go ahead, make Dark Charmer. Dark Charmer effect, special summon back out Chessie Cat from their graveyard. And then link off, go in the White Binder. And it sucks too, because like, you know, they have Lancia in hand. So it's a little tough that they're comboing here, plus they have Lancia. So they're going to banish both traps from their graveyard. Both Maliss traps plus Dormouse from their own grave. And then try to summon out Dormouse. It said, Sec, you already banished the hair. Said, lol, sure. Oh, they're saying, like, you can't banish the trap because you already banished a hair. Okay, so they're going to banish hair plus Lingaribo. Okay. Summon out Dormouse. And then activate White Binder effect. Go ahead, set from deck. Said, oh, sorry. Did I already set Impulse? Okay, so now they're just trolling. Go ahead, set TB11. Activate TB11. Yeah, their opponent, like, wanted to hit him with a little shark there. So they're hitting them with a little BM. Bring out March Hare. White Binder, pay special summon out, draw on the Metal Tronus. That's also just a good draw. Now from here we can make Cyberse Wicked, and then make Lingaribo, and then Cyberse Wicked effect, banish March Hare, go ahead search out backup. To be honest, like, we'll win here as long as we don't like somehow miscalculate like our life points, and like maybe end with like a small body that our opponent can beat over. We Lancia them and now we can't banish or something. Like, we'll have to mess up crazy. Backup, search out Wizard, discard March Hare. And then we're going to go ahead, link off into Splash Mage. Splash Mage effect, special summon back out the Dormouse. And then from here, we have link 3. Okay, they're just going to go ahead and make Red Ransom. Red Ransom effect goes search out Maliss in the mirror. Searching up just infinite interruptions here. And they can go for Chessie, and Chessie can banish Maliss in the mirror. And then go ahead, draw and search out another March Hare. So effect. Go ahead, banish. Yeah, banish the Maliss in the mirror, just lagging a little bit. Draw on the Impulse plus Gold Sark, Maliss in the mirror. Banish March Hare, search for March Hare. And we already March Hare to add back. We're also only at 300 life points, so we can't really be using any Maliss effects at this point. We're going to go ahead, link off in the Firewall Dragon, set Dominus Impulse, set Metal Tronus, and then pass. They draw Fua, drop Lancia, and then they just submit defeat. So on to the next match now. We have RIP Kid No Cry versus Star STR. RIP Kid No Cry decides to go first. Opening hands, we have Impulse, Field Spell, Ash Blossom, Silent Mining, Dormouse. They have Metal Tronus, Backup, Dormouse, March Hare, Dormouse. Lots of Dormouses in these hands right now. Not a lot of hand traps in their hand. And it looks like we're going first against no hand traps with starter, extender. So normal Dormouse effect. Go ahead, banish White Rabbit, and a way to stop Charmies if they had them. So go ahead, White Rabbit, pay 300, special summon out. White Rabbit effect goes set TB11. Link off in the Cyberse Wicked. And then Field Spell, go banish Chessie Cat, pay 300, special summon out. And then Wicked effect, they said, yee, nice Impulse. Yeah, because I would Impulse this at least and put them on better habit. I said, nice, hard, or backup. Yeah, go ahead, search out backup. What does that even mean? Like, they were definitely just going to search backup there. Then go ahead, summon out Dormouse. And then activate backup effect, special summon out. Backup effect. Nice hair or backup. So they're trying to say like, oh, I want to impulse the banished effect anyways. I don't want to get punished. Backup, grab out Wizard, discard Silent Mining, link off in the Splash Mage. Splash Mage effect, summon back out Dormouse. And then link off to summon out the Red Ransom. Red Ransom effect goes search, grab out Maliss in the mirror. And then we're going to go Chessie Cat, banish Maliss in the mirror, draw double Fua, unfortunate. Maliss in the mirror, banish Dormouse, search out March Hare from the deck. And then we will just link off in the White Binder. Okay, White Binder effects a GWC from deck. And we have TB11 set. We're going to go Wizard, special itself out, special back out Chessie Cat. And then link off into Cryptor. Okay, TB11, banish, go summon out March Hare. And then White Binder, pay 900, special summon itself out, draw on the Terraforming. Yeah, White Binder, banish Red Ransom, pay 900, special summon out, and then go ahead and banish from deck. And then thinking on the banish here. Okay, banishing nothing. I guess there's nothing like really good to banish at this point. I don't think we've March Hare added back, but we'd have to go through the third one. Maybe they just figured it wasn't worth it. Go in the Firewall, March Hare effect, banish Cryptor, special Cryptor, pay 900, special summon out, and then link off to go ahead and make the Code Talker. A Code Talker effect, special back out the Red Ransom and White Binder from the graveyard. Set Impulse, set Terraforming. Pass to draw Chessy Cat. You know what I would love to see? I would love to see, like, this deck not end on a Code Talker, Cryptor, or MTP, and then I'd play Chain Burn into them, and then I'd Chain Burn them for game, because they lose so many life points at the beginning, but I guess they would get GWC gain life points twice, so they actually might start at more than 8k. I don't know, Chain Burn. Chain Burn's a cool deck. Is it good? Probably not. Go ahead, Metal Tronus, Firewall, Ash Blossom it, normal summon out Chessy Cat, and then they have to decide, like, are we trying to bounce Chessy Cat? I mean, we don't have to, right? I was gonna say, we could definitely just let Chessy Cat go. Chessy Cat, go ahead, banish Dormouse, and then draw on the Ash Blossom plus Field Spell. Dormouse, pay 300, special summon itself out. On summon a Dormouse, thinking, they said misclick, because maybe they're trying to, like, Firewall, add back Ash plus their 2 monsters. They're just going to go GWC in the White Rabbit, Gang 12. White Rabbit effect goes set from deck. That's going to set MTP. And then activate MTP, banish White Binder. They Ash Blossom to stop the banish. And then White Binder, pay 900, special summon back out. But this also gives us an additional bounce now at least. So at least this didn't get hit with the Ash. And then draw into the Field Spell. Okay, but now we're going to go White Binder, banish March Hare. And then banish Backup and banish Ash. So they're banishing Backup to play around Dark Charmer, I'm pretty sure. So they can't, like, take this and use its effect on summon. So add back March Hare from the banish to the hand. And then Cryptor effect, put back Maliss in the mirror to go ahead banish the Dormouse. But that is interesting. They're going to go activate Field Spell now. And then Field Spell, go ahead, banish White Rabbit, and then White Rabbit summon out. I think it's fine to banish Dormouse there. I think it's fine. Go White Rabbit, and then White Rabbit effect. Go ahead, chain Firewall, bounce both their monsters, and then bounce Wizard back. It's always really nice to be able to bounce Wizard back to hand. This card is just so good. It's also nice to always be able to, like, bounce Ash to hand to beat their MTP if they are able to push through. But now they're going to go activate March Hare effects. So they set GWC, and then activate Dominus Impulse onto March Hare, and then on to game number 2 now. We will see Star STR go first. Opening hands, we have Ash, Fua, Meow, Fua, Metal Tronus. No engine though yet. They have Lancia, Wizard, Dormouse, Backup, and Talons. So main phase is fine. Normal Dormouse, banish White Rabbit, pay 300, chain Meow. We draw on the MTP. They're going to go White Rabbit effect. We're going to go chain Fua to try to play around. I don't really get dropping Fua there, because let's think about it, right? Like, it's like fine. It is fine, because what if they go set TB11, and then they go activate TB11, which, to be fair, I don't think we've seen Star STR play TB11 any of these games. But if they do go TB11, and then they set it, and we want to drop Fua on res before they could link, but now they can chain TB11, but now what? Are they going to activate Dormouse effect to summon itself back out? We're going to chain, like, we're not going to chain, but, like, we already have Meow, like, live and active, and we're going to draw off Dormouse, and then we're going to draw off them making a link, so we get to draw multiple cards. Drawing multiple cards sounds kind of nice. Now it's like, they're going to go ahead and just make IP. They draw Lancia, and then activate Talents to look at hands. So it looks like they're not doing what some other players are doing. You know, some people are just, like, full committing into Charmies, but I guess it's probably not 2 Charmies, right? It's probably just Fua. Never mind. I forgot about Meow when I was saying that for a second. Go ahead, Talents. Go ahead, rip the hand. Rip Metal Tronus. And then pass. They draw Imperm. No engine. No engine. Well, I guess they have MTP, but, like, you know, no quick engine. Activate Fua. And then we go set MTP, end of main. Okay, so we were just hoping that we could FUA them into what, bro? Into what? What are we trying to FUA them into? Are we hoping that they ash it because they think our top deck's live? I don't know. I don't really like that FUA. I feel like we probably should have just like. Oh, but I guess they're trying to stop them from making an SP to banish the MTP. Yeah, I get it, but I really want to resolve FUA on my opponent's turn. We have enough non-engine where, like, we probably will survive. We don't have Impulse, though, which is, like, the best hand trap to have with FUA to prevent them from being able to go, like, Cryptor Game. GWC, bring out White Rabbit. White Rabbit effect, go ahead, set MTP. Pass, draw Dominus Impulse, activate MTP, go search out Dormouse. I think this is fine, though, how they did it. Like, the opponent shouldn't be able to, like shouldn't be able to overwhelm them too much, especially with Ash Imperm, but we do know that they have backup plus Wizard in hand, which is pretty solid. Especially backup being the best card in your deck through Lancia. Summon backup, backup effect goes search, and then chain MTP, go ahead grab out Marchair off MTP, and then backup's going to go ahead and grab out the Chessy Cat, and then go ahead and discard Chessy Cat. That's fine. Now we link off to make Whitebinder. Whitebinder effect set GWC from the graveyard. And now we have 35 damage on board. We're going to go activate Wizard. This summons out 2 in defense itself plus the White Rabbit from the graveyard. Sure. And then now we go ahead, link off, summon out Splash Mage. Splash Mage effect, a special back out Chessy Cat. And then they link off to make Red Ransom effect. Now this we might interrupt, because this search is an interruption. Oh? Or they search field spell. Okay, could have searched quick play spell. Maybe they don't play it. I know some people for this tournament weren't even sure if the quick play spell was worth playing or not going into it. Because a lot of people didn't have much testing before they had to make their deck lists. But I think the quick play spell is worth it. It's like decent going second into some matchups. Really good going first in a lot of your combos. It's really nice that Red Ransom can search it and give you more interruptions through a card like Lancia. Now we're going to go a Code Talker effect, a special summon back out from the graveyard. They said, what was this combo? LMAO. I mean, let me think through. Was it really like that bad? Like, I guess they... Oh, wait. They knew about Imperm, right? So they could have played around Imperm. I guess Imperm does even matter. Because we have Marchair plus GWC. No, this game's over. It never mattered. Like, what? Yeah, we know this. I don't think we know Ash, though. Because we didn't know, like, one card they drew for turn. So we're going to go ahead, set Dominus Impulse, pass to draw field spell. Main phase is fine. Normal summon out Dormouse. And then on summon a Dormouse, GWC. Bring out Whitebinder. Gain 23. Whitebinder effect. Go ahead, banish. And then new chain link. Summon out Red Ransom, Dormouse. Red Ransom, banish Marchair. Marchair, pay 300. Add itself back to hand. Okay. Dormouse effect, go banish Chessy Cat. Chessy Cat, pay 300 to special summon itself out. Chain Dominus Impulse, they admit defeat. And then they said you don't know your siding patterns by now. I'm kind of bad. Yeah, I noticed. Okay. Yeah, because it took them like 2 minutes to side deck. So on to game 3. We'll see RIP Kid No Cry decide to go first. We have Field Spell, Lancia, Metaltronus, Dormouse, Strike. Oh my gosh. They have Marchair, I Meet You, Ash, Wizard, White Rabbit. I think the only thing that would make this hand, like, better engine-wise at least would be, like, I Meet You over Field Spell maybe, or just, like, drawing backup. But drawing Field Spell, not bad. Not bad. Normal Dormouse. Dormouse effect, go banish White Rabbit. White Rabbit, pay 300, special summon out. White Rabbit effect goes set TB11. You know, sometimes it's not correct to set a back row and try to bluff Maliss traps. Sometimes you just want them to imperm your Dormouse and you to activate the extender. But now we're going to go ahead, link off, summon out Lizard Dose, banish, and then pay 300, special summon itself out. Okay, link off, summon out Red Ransom effect. You know, some of these games, like, you know, you do realize this playing Like, sometimes Maliss matches are just the worst thing ever, but it can be the same thing with other matchups too. Like, if you're not drawing hand traps right now, you're just losing the game, is what it feels like. Which also does make Metaltronus feel weird, because if you're not drawing hand traps, you're just losing the game. That's what a lot of these games are. But even if you draw hand traps, you have to hand trap the opponent and then still push through whatever half board they make in a lot of spots. So Metaltronus is really good with the high impact hand traps. Especially, like, oh my gosh, y'all remember last format when we were dropping Fua on ice, they'd make Detonator pass, and then we'd Metaltronus it. Y'all remember that? Like, oh my gosh, that felt like FTK every time. You knew they didn't have Ash for Metaltronus because they would have ashed Fua. Oh my gosh, it was so good. March Hair, banish Chessy Cat, special summon out, new Chain Link, Cyber's Wicked, Chessy Cat, go ahead, search out, backup, lose 300, special summon out, but they said, ash me please, go neg 1, and they do go ahead and ash the Wicked, which, I mean, they do go neg 1, but I'm fine with that, to be honest. Chessy Cat, banish, draw, so I return the backup off Wicked, can I draw now? And they drew backup. I'm so sick. They said, oops, misclick, just bluffing them. Well, not bluffing them, but BMing them. Splash Mage, summon back out from the grave. Yeah, the game's over. Summon out White Binder effect. I mean, we knew it when we looked at the hand. The hand was actually just FTK. Backup, special, backup, search Wizard, go ahead, discard. And then discarding White Rabbit, Wizard, special, special. That's good. Now we can link off to summon out Cryptor. And then link off to summon out Firewall. Activate Field Spell, banish Maliss in the Mirror to banish White Binder. That's typically how you want to banish White Binder too, is with Maliss in the Mirror if possible. Then go ahead, draw backup, misclick, showing them Lancia, White Binder effect, banish Cryptor summon itself out. And then now they can link off into the Code Talker, a Code Talker effect, special summon back out 2 from the graveyard, set strike, Metaltronus, pass, I draw Meow. And then they said standby phase, drop Lancia, sure. The Code Talker was just there to, like, protect Lancia to resolve, and now we just have too much. Like, Metaltronus isn't that great under Lancia, but it's fine. Strike and Firewall are both just, like, game by themselves. They're gonna go ahead, set GWC, make Lingaribo, and then Wizard effect, try to special, so you can get out of my lobby, it's over. Droplet's about to cook. Yeah, Droplet's about to cook. Yeah, totally. I meet you, go search backup, activate backup. If they win this game, I'll PayPal them $44. There's just no way. There's literally no way. Backup effect goes search, grab out March Hair, and then discard Meow, link off in the Splash Mage, sure. Splash Mage summon back out from the graveyard. They just admit defeat. They don't even have to show strike or firewall bounce or anything. They realize that everything they're doing here is basically pointless, and they're just like randomly link climbing in the cards that don't give them value. And once they link climb high enough, they're just gonna firewall bounce every card and force them to recommit under Lancia, which is really hard. And if they even try to recommit, we have strike. We might strike first, but I think we'd firewall bounce first. Maybe we strike first. I mean, it's not even like I don't even know if I'd firewall add Lancia back to hand. To be honest, I probably would rather have Wizard over Fire or Lancia at this point. Just because you could, like, Wizard to extend next turn, because you know you can push for game next turn. You know there's no way they can stop you at this point. But that's going to be it for the IronMan. RIP Kid No Cry ends up winning this and continues on in the tournament. And this was the losers bracket, so Star STR is now knocked out. I think there's only a couple more rounds left before the end of the tournament, so this tournament will be wrapping up here shortly. Today I'm going to be hosting a tournament of my own on stream. When this comes out, I think stream will be starting, so you can go ahead and check out my Twitch, which will be linked down below. And tomorrow, I'll try to upload probably 2 or 3 of these Ironmans, so that way we can get over this tournament, because the tournament, has been lasting for a while. There's been a lot of rounds, a lot of good Yu-Gi-Oh!, a lot of bad Yu-Gi-Oh! Too. Let's not forget that one. But a lot of good content overall. I feel like this tournament has been able to help a lot of people for this upcoming YCS. I also put in $100 for this tournament. as like extra prize pool for the players, because you know some players were honestly thinking about not even playing, and it's like, yo, like we need to make sure this happens, bro. This is good content. This is good content. Take my money. And with that being said, the DB Grinders signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.